Hi guys, this is Brass Bats coming to you with part 1 of a video series I'd like to call Lessons I Have Learned from the Gothic Subculture. In this video I'd like to discuss the confidence that I've gained from the subculture and the lesson of doing what I want to do and not caring of the outcome, I guess. Before I got into the subculture, I was basically a really shy girl. I didn't really talk to people. I didn't go out of my way to do anything out of the ordinary. I didn't really do anything that was considered weird or abnormal, anything like that. And I definitely did not want to get in front of people and do something that would cause them to make them look at me, stare at me, things like that. I guess I always knew I was kind of different, kind of weird, but I didn't want people to think I'm weird, if you know what I'm saying. But of course, that all changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Just kidding, but it did change. I found that after I identified myself with the subculture, I found, hey, it's okay to be weird. It's okay to do things that are considered weird, and it's okay to be looked at because people are going to stare, nevertheless. In that same vein of thought, I also learned that if you're going to do something, you might as well show pride in it, and you might as well have confidence in what you're doing, because if you don't, then people will think that you don't really like what you're doing, and you're really uncomfortable, and you're nervous, and you really don't want to do what you're doing, and you aren't sure of who you are or where you're going. Also, if I may add on to that, if you're going to do something, it doesn't matter what people think. Go wild, go crazy, because, well, you're doing it for yourself. So, why worry? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. If you're going to do it, just be confident, because it's for you. And you ought to do it, because you ought to be proud in it. Yay, you! I know with this newfound confidence and with knowing who I was, I've done so many other things that I never would have done beforehand. Like, for the first time, I got on stage and did a costume contest at a convention. Or I'm going to audition for the talent show, and I've auditioned for solos and for plays. So many things I never would have done beforehand. And it's all because I'm now confident in who I am, and I know who I am now. And I have total confidence in myself now, and I don't really care now what people think of me. I don't really care if people like me or if they like what I'm doing, and I really don't care how ridiculous I look now, because I'm doing it for me, and I'm doing it with confidence, so that's me. If you're odd and you know it, clap your hands. If you're odd and you know it, clap your hands. If you're odd. I guess what I'm trying to say here is that, as I've learned from the subculture, if you're going to do something, do it with gusto. Do it like no one's watching, and do it like everyone's watching. Doesn't matter why they're watching, if they're watching, what they think of it when they're watching. Just do it. And do it proudly. Have pride in yourself, and yeah, that's it. Confidence. So, I guess that's it for the first video, and I'll check you later on the next one. See ya! Bye! In case you haven't noticed, that was entirely improvised.